Good afternoon, I am Takamasak, and welcome back to the weekly check-in, bro. The weekly check-in. We are on week 4. Just really quickly updating because it is near the end of the month. What is the date today? The date is the 30th of January. So we're almost through January. We're almost through the first month of this already. I checked in on Tuesday at 191.8. So I don't remember exactly what I was last week. 195 even, I think. So 3.2, down 3.2 over the last week. So that is epic sauce. And altogether, so far, I am down 15.2 pounds. And I don't know what that is in kilograms. I think it's like close to double, right? Like 30, there's 2.2 kilograms in a pound, or 2.2 pounds in a kilogram. I don't remember the conversion. I already forgot. Anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty much sticking just to the same foods I have been because I know what works. So I'm kind of paranoid to like try new stuff because I don't want to go in the opposite direction, and it's kind of discouraging when you try new stuff and then you end up either like gaining a pound or two or you break even. That is like the worst when you're trying something like that and you just break even and you're like, oh, what the fuck, man, that's bullshit. But yeah, I like to stick to a lot of the same foods. It's just a lot of, well, not like a lot of cheese, because cheese is one of those things that's delicious, but I can't eat like 3 cheese sticks because then I'll want to barf. You know what I mean? Like 1 cheese stick is good. 2 cheese sticks, by the end of the second one, you're like, okay, this is getting a little much. There's something about cheese that I just can't do. I probably could have showed, I had somewhat of an intention of showing what I make, but it's not really that interesting to me. Maybe it is to you guys, but it's just a lot of the days I'll just put 3 eggs in a frying pan. And like something that is all it needs to be is warmed up. So like pre-cooked chicken strips or pre-cooked, I don't know, like is pre-cooked bacon a thing? Excuse me. I think pre-cooked bacon is a thing, but I don't know. Just something easy that everything can be thrown in the same pan. I mean, I keep it separate just in case. So like there's chicken on one side and 3 eggs on the other. So I'll take the egg out of there and throw it on a plate and sprinkle it with shredded cheese and then throw all the chicken on the shredded cheese so it melts, and it turns out pretty good. And I don't think there's any carbs in it, like at all, if I can remember right. I don't have the packages in front of me, but I don't think there are any. If there are very, very few. And you can make a big old thing of that. And it is delicious. Usually breakfast is one of my larger meals. Like I'll eat something. Like I said, I'll eat up until around 12:20, and then usually 12:20 will be a fairly big meal because I'm not going to eat again for another 17,000 hours, and I don't really struggle with that. I mean, I get hungrier later in the day the later I stay up, but it's not that big of a deal if I just drink something, and then. Like by that time, I'm usually ready to go to bed anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. So I'll just do that, and that's probably why I eat a fairly big breakfast. But the meal in between is relatively small. It might be like a small bag of pork rinds and like, what else? What is I eating with it? Like maybe like a Slim Jim or something like that, like one of the skinny ones, or like a Baby Bell cheese or something like that. And then that usually gets me through until lunch, and then I'm good with that. But yeah, anyway, down almost. We are working on 20 pounds. 20 pounds. I didn't take like a before and after picture. That would have been neat, but nobody wants to see that anyway. I don't want to see that. But anyway, we are. Good time to get the garbage out of your desk. But we are approaching February, so was kind of throwing around ideas for what to do for February. I think I'm going to. I brought up a few ideas like yoga and like meditation, and those are things I still want to do. But I think what I'm going to do for February is. Can you even hear the jazz in the background? It's so quiet today. Smooth jazz. Boost on up, buddy. Boost on up. All right. Anyway, in February, I think it's kind of like a 2-pronged attack. What I want to do is take a very big step back from social media. Not that it's really I don't know how to explain it. Like YouTube, obviously, I'm not going to get rid of, but I'm not really an Instagrammer. I'm not really, I mean, I'll lurk on Reddit. I don't really use, what are the other ones? I can't really, like, I don't use a lot of them. Like, I don't use Pinterest, and Facebook is really the only one I had any use for, but I'm taking a step just off the site. I'm not deleting my account, but I am deactivating my account. So I'm kind of taking a step back from that, so I'm not tempted to look at all the posts. I mean, I don't even really waste that much time on Facebook. It just felt like somebody brought it up a while back ago, and I've seen like 2 or 3 people since then. It's like, yeah, I don't really get anything from Facebook, but it just I don't know, like something just kind of registered in my brain, like that sounds like something I want to do, is just take a step back from that, because like, do you feel kind of like an obligation to check it? You know what I mean? Like even when I logged in, I wouldn't even scroll that far down. I like, whoever posts like near the top, I might see that, but I'd never like really scroll and just see what everybody's up to. The reason I'm not oh Jesus Christ, the reason I'm not deleting it altogether is because I still want to use the Messenger. So you can still talk to people through the Messenger app, the Facebook Messenger app, if you don't delete your account. But you just can't, well, you could. Deactivation, what that does is, if you're not familiar, is you just kind of shut your account down, but if you re-log into it, then all your information is saved. But I actually did that a while ago. I think I did that on the 23rd or something. I've had it deactivated for a little while now. I just wanted to take a step back and to see if it did anything for me. I mean, it kind of has. Like I don't know how to explain it. It just feels like I'm not obligated to look at it anymore. I think it would be easier just to delete it, but then this just sounds like this music though. I think it's a different song than what I normally have, but I just something in my brain just said, hey, just get away from that. Maybe if I ever become like a bigger YouTuber, I might get it back just for the sake of the channel, but I just don't want to use it anymore. Just something about it, I mean, there are the downsides of it, like people are always bitching about politics, and people are always like, it's always fucking Trump, and all about fucking Trump. I just don't care. I don't care about any of it. I don't care what people ate for dinner. I mean, I love all the people on there, but I always keep my friends list very small anyway. It's like the people that add you. Like, Facebook is just weird because people will just add you out of the blue. Like, they have an intention of talking to you, but they never send you a message. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, whatever. Okay, I'll see you later. Anyway, that's enough rambling about Facebook. But the other part of that is I was not really kind of inspired, because I think I saw this before, this lady's post, but have you heard of Marie Kondo, I think her name is? She is like, I only know the gist of what she does, but she's really big on like decluttering and getting rid of shit you don't need. And I've heard stories about other people doing it. I mean, like, not like the actual person getting rid of stuff, just downsizing, and it seems to make people a lot happier in the long run. And it's overwhelming just how much shit you accumulate. I'm just thinking about it, because I went through, I think it was November? I think I stuffed like 6 or 7 boxes that were like 2 feet by like 3 or 4 feet. Just stuffed them full of old kids' clothes that I didn't need anymore. Because my oldest is 14, and I had clothes that would fit her when she was 7, sitting in a box, just taking up space. And it's just like, Jesus, why? And I don't even want any more kids, so hopefully I don't have any more kids. So thank God for that. So I'm just kidding. If my kids see this, I love you guys. It's nothing against kids. I just don't want more. It just sounds like an appealing thing. Like, does my toddler need 78,000 pieces of does he need 7,000 toys? Is that, like, if you look behind me, it's not so much embarrassing, but it's just like, you see that big fucking clutter mess back there. I know my carpets are filthy, but that's another thing that's going away when I don't have a toddler anymore. But like all that shit back there, like he doesn't even play with most of it. He's got a few set toys that he likes to build with, but other than that, like if he doesn't build with it, like he might come show you every now and then. But I think a lot of that is just going to end up going to Goodwill at some point. In that closet right there, that white door that you see, behind that is another full toy box full of absolute shit that he has not seen in about probably a year and a half. So that, why am I hoarding onto this stuff? So it's like, and then you're not going to be able to see it, but behind that flower picture, there's a big cubby back there, and it's just filled with like video game shit and electronic shit and books. And I had a point, or I had a spot in my life. I still think I want to keep my collections. Like back there, I have like the Sue Grafton books, like things I've read. I want to collect that. So like stuff, like if I can find it cheap, like the sleeve is coming off this Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I just want one copy of everything, as long as it's like in a nice sleeve, because I don't know why, I just like to collect. Back when I was reading a lot, it was I don't know, it just seemed like something I wanted to do, because it's kind of, I like having the physical book, even if I like had it on audiobook, but I don't know, there's just something to say about having the physical copy of it. And the same thing with games. I've purchased a lot of games because I used to go thrifting a lot. So let me fix this. It looks like shit. But I used to go thrifting a lot, and I picked up, like, every time I would see a game at Goodwill for like $1 or $2 and that I've never played. Like there are so many damn games back there I could potentially play, but it's kind of like maybe I could play this later on the channel, and like I like to kind of play not necessarily more obscure games, but the games I play, if you're at all familiar with this channel, is the games I play are usually older, and that's typically what gets donated at stuff like Goodwill or Salvation Army or whatever. But a lot of the times all you see there is like sports games and stuff. But I should go through it. Like I still have all my PS2 games, N64 games, and like original Xbox that I'm never gonna use. But it's there. I just like having a gaming collection for whatever reason. That and the Harry Potter stuff. Just a very small collection of that. But yeah, like there's some stuff I want to say, but like I said, there is so much shit I can just throw into a box and just light on fire, and I won't miss it at all. So I think that is what I'm gonna do. But like Marie Kondo, you heard me mention her. You can look her up if you want. She is super hardcore with it. I've only read like an article or two about her, so I kind of have the gist of what she does. She's like she gets really serious about it, like getting something and saying like it's easier to let it go if you thank it for its service before you let it go, which sounds it sounds weird. It's like, thank you for your service. You're just I don't know if that helps people. I mean, do whatever you need to do to get rid of shit if you want to do what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I just want February to be, because February is a shorter month. It's cold AF outside. It's actually like -6 right now with a wind chill of -32. And actually, this is the first day my work has shut down in like the 9 years I've been there. So that's pretty damn serious. But it gives me a lot of time to, I don't need to feel rushed to like get videos like this out, so I can kind of chill. But yeah, like there's just so much in here I can get rid of, and I think that would help me out just living by myself, just keep this place somewhat organized and a little cleaner. I mean, it can always be cleaner, because between me and 3 kids, it gets destroyed during the time they're here, and then it's usually just like a big cleanup. There's nothing you can do about that with toddlers, because they're toys. It's like, hey, here's this toy, throw over here, and then walk away. Okay, whatever. And you try to get them to pick it up, and like, no. All right. Yeah, I bet you can't wait for kids after that description, eh? Uh-oh, wait, whoa, we ain't got no jazz going on. 14 minutes, it says. Oh, it's been exactly 14:40. All right. Well, there we go. We got smooth jazz back. So, February will be largely decluttering. Now, I am not going to stop what I'm doing with the January one either. So, I'm going to be doing, I'm sticking with the diet until I get to like a satisfactory weight. Where that is, I don't know, but it's certainly not 192, 191.8, whatever I was. 191.8. I want that 0.2, damn it. Sounds better than 192. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep doing that until I'm satisfied with where I'm at. Now, like I said, if you guys are doing this along with me, if you want to stop after a month, whatever. I mean, just really, if you want to stop whenever, I don't care. I'm not going to stop you, but I will encourage you to keep going. Like I said, try it for a month. If you can get through a month, then you want to bail on it, whatever. But again, you can do... You don't have to do what I'm doing. This is just what I really want to do in the moment. So I think there might be... I mean, I don't know if that'll even last the whole month, and I don't know exactly how to give updates to that. But I guess I can say, hey, I donated 7,000 tons of horse manure to various nearby places. Give it to people that need them. Like, I have a lot of friends that have kids a little bit younger than my youngest, so maybe they could use the clothes, and I'd be doing a fair service in return, you know what I mean? But anyway, I think that is it. So that is the week 4 check-in. Thanks, guys. How are you guys doing? Are you guys... Is anybody doing anything? Are you guys just watching me do stuff? Like I said, do whatever you want. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it for at least one more day. Do it for at least tomorrow if you started then. Get a full month in. What are you doing for the new month? Are you doing anything for the new month? Did you decide to say screw it? Are you done with your New Year's resolutions already? I mean, this isn't really a New Year's... I guess it kind of is, because we started on the 1st, huh? I don't like to call it that, because it just seems like, fuck that shit. It's so cliche and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, let me know how you guys are doing. If you're doing something, feel free to post your updates in the comment section, for that is what it is there for. And I will give you a heart or whatever the hell if you are progressing, and a heart if you are struggling, or... That's it. I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing else, I guess. I don't know. Is there any other... Like, I know you can like comments and heart comments, but I don't know what else there is to do with comments. Flip off comments! No. Oh, there have been a few of those, but part of the hobby. But all right, yeah, stay encouraged. Whatever you're doing, just keep doing that. Don't get discouraged at all if you are set back a little bit. Just kind of back up. See what if you change something, like if you're dieting, for example, and you're adding new stuff into your diet, and say you broke even or gained weight. Just all you do is just reset to the previous week that you lost. So, I mean, that's really all I did, like, when I was doing this the first time. And just, you kind of have to see how your body reacts to stuff. So don't get discouraged. It's not bad to try new things, especially if you're kind of getting bored in your diet, or you're creative, or whatever. Just reset, get back on the horse, and beat that sumbitch into oblivion. Because we can do it! Yes, we can! Something like that. I don't know. And more enthusiasm. Oh, I wanted to do that. You know what I wanted to do is that Shia LaBeouf thing. Like, I was going to be back there standing on my couch. Just do it! And that came to mind so bad over last weekend. But it's like, I'd have to, like, cut the video, and that would take, like, 10 seconds. But I would have to cut the video and spend 10 seconds on it. And you know me, I don't like to edit videos, but then I play RPGs and I have to edit like a mofo. Anyway, okay, I'm going to cut it off here. Thank you guys for sticking with it. Keep it up. If you are doing something, you have my full support. I am behind you 100% and improving. And I will talk to you guys next week. I'm Takamasak. See you later.